first official season kickoff of Fortnite. We're really excited about it. Today we're starting things off with our Hanover Horde Silver Fortnite team taking on the Dragons from Falls Church, Virginia. So it should be a great match. We're still getting things set up here. Should just be a few more minutes once we get all the kids pulled in here. We got a couple kids playing remote, so just bear with us as we get this thing rocking. And stick with us. We got a lot of great matches throughout the day. We've got a follow-on Hanover Heroes Silver team, and then 2 gold matches. We're going to be taking on Madison, Wisconsin. So should be a lot of Fortnite fun today. Stick with us, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ref it.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting right? Dead. All right, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boopsiva!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Oh, nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have Good game.
Hello everybody, my name is Josh, and I want to introduce you to 2 clubs we're offering here at Code Ninjas Hanover. They're Minecraft Club and Roblox Club. If you have a Minecraft or Roblox fanatic in your house, and they're between 7 to 14 years old, get them enrolled in these clubs. They're going to have a really good time. These clubs run on Mondays. Minecraft Club runs 5:30 to 6:30, and Roblox Club runs 6:30 to 7:30. And they're going to teach your kids how to develop games within Minecraft and Roblox. Minecraft uses a software called MCreator, which will teach them how to use, and it builds mod packs so they can develop their own Galacticraft, their own Spider-Man version of Minecraft. Really, the sky's the limit as creative as they want to get with MCreator. Roblox uses Roblox Studio, which is a great 3D game development environment. It also teaches them how to work in 3D design and understanding the physics of working in a 3D game development environment. So both softwares are great. The other added benefit of this is that you kids will be able to take this software home and install on their own computer. So it's not just the 1 hour a week they'll be able to work here. They'll be able to continue to work on what they learned at home. Each one of these clubs is $89 a month, or if you sign up for both and you want them here for the 2 consecutive hours for the club, it's $159 a month. So a little bit of cost savings there. So these slots are expected to fill up quickly. We have just a few left, so if you want to get them enrolled, get them enrolled. The clubs start in October, and we look forward to seeing your ninjas here at the center. All right, we are back. Still just getting things set up here. Hopefully it should just be a few more minutes. We've got just trying to pull a couple more remote players in, so shouldn't be too much longer. Looks like we've got all the players from Falls Church pulled in. So again, great match today. First match of our official Fortnite season. It's an 8-week season. So matches from here on out count towards determining who's going to be the Fortnite champion of this Silver League. This Hanover Horde Silver team's playing in. So stick with us. We'll be right back here shortly. right, we are back. We're just getting ready to get this thing kicked off. We'll be back here hopefully a couple minutes. I know Falls Church is having some comms issues, so they're working on that. We'll be right back with some good Fortnite action. We promise. It's week 1. We're still getting the bugs worked out on both sides of the fence. So we'll be on here shortly. Stick with us, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ref now.
It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting wrecked by me. Dad, alright. Push up with me. Push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being battle mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boot Steve.
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience, professional level equipment.
Right, so we are still just getting ready to get this match kicked off. Falls Church had a computer go down, so they had to restart it. So we'll get this started here shortly. It takes a little while to get all these parts and pieces set up, especially with a lot of kids playing remote with coronavirus. Makes it a little bit more challenging to get everything coordinated, but we'll get through it. First week of the season, we'll polish our processes up and get these matches kicked off on time. Fortunately, we got a little break, so this match can run a little long. We've got a 2 o'clock match with our Hanover Horde. That's the one you're watching right now, taking on the Falls Church Dragons. Then we have our next match is at 4 o'clock. That's our Hanover Heroes taking on the Triangle Stealth. And then we got 2 gold matches at 5 and 6 o'clock. Our Hanover Horde Gold team will be taking on the Madison Marvels. And then we'll stick with Madison with the Hanover Heroes Gold team taking on the Madison Magic team. So it should be a great day of Fortnite action. Just a couple more minutes hopefully here and we'll get this match kicked off. Some great Fortnite action, 4-on-4, squad on squad. We've got a couple remote players in there. I'm going to head in there, brief them up, make sure they're ready to go. So as soon as we're ready, we'll kick this thing off and drop them in. So it should just be a few more minutes. Stick with us and we'll be right back here shortly. right, so just still waiting for the Dragons to get their other computer up and running. It can happen to the best of us. So hoping they're be able to get that fixed. Looks like we've got all our players in and ready at this point. Just waiting for them to come on in. Then we'll head into the map. We'll all join the same creative map, which is the Enigma battle map, which is a really cool map. A lot of great resources there. A lot of places to hide and strategize and plan around. And it's going to be a 4v4, last man standing, and then a best of 5 match. After the first 2 matches, we'll come out to the lobby, take a couple minutes for the kids to strategize, and then we'll get right back into it for the last few. So again, just waiting for them to get in there and ready up, and then we'll get this thing cranking. So we'll be right back after this short break.
Dude, I got all the kills that first.
I've got the mercy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it.
I don't have my
Get over here.
I need heals. I need heals. Rebuff on the point.
Alright, nice job, guys.
They've only got 6 seconds. As long as I can.
Damn, I need 6.
Nice! No, let's go! Is that us?
Nice. Good game.
Game over.
Whoa, look at this. What? Oh, wow.
All right, so we are back. Looks like we did get all the Falls Church computers online, and we are ready to kick this thing off. So welcome to the first official week of the season for the Hanover Horde Silver team, taking on the Dragons from Falls Church, Virginia. So should be a lot of fun today. All right, let's go ahead and work through our streams here. Actually, that stream's not active right now. Let's go ahead and watch CNH Gamer PC6. This is Beast Mode. This is Jackson. So he's going to be following the coach over to wherever he can kind of enter that portal. Looks like they're heading over and setting up the portal now. We should be jumping into it once it gets fired up here, and then we'll pick our teams and then start this match. So Should be a lot of fun. Again, we're going to play the first 2 matches. We're going to jump out for a couple minutes, let the team strategize, and then we'll play the last 3. It's a best of 5, so it might only take 3 matches. So looks like they're adjusting the destination code there. Right, we'll let them get this set up. We'll come back in just 1 minute when we got this thing all set up and ready to go. It should just be about another minute, and we'll be jumping right in. All right, we are back. We got the code entered. Everybody's picking their teams. And once all the teams are picked, we'll go ahead and give them the go-ahead to kick this thing off. All right, I'll coordinate with the other coach, and we'll be right back and kick this right into a match. So we'll be right back here in a second. All right, and we are back, and here you see us dropping into the match. Here you see Ash plays over. Dropping in you can hear the players in the dojo in there communicating, determining which place they're going to drop in at. See him? This is a critical part of the match. You want to separate yourself from where the enemy dropped in, and then take your time as much as you can collecting resources, collecting flats, walls, ramps, brick, wood, so you can build those flats and ramps and walls, as well as collect a good arsenal of weapons, shields, as well as bandages. So once you do get into the engagement with the enemy, you're well equipped and ready to get into the fight. So we got a lot of different biomes here in this map. Here you see the looks like an ancient Incan or Aztec type structures, the old pyramids here. Lots of cool different features. You can see the little looks like a volcanic or steam type jet that launches them in the air, allows them to use the parachute, get a survey of the land. So good tactical use launch pad there that you can take advantage of and get eyes on the enemy. All right, let's swap over to one of the other gamers. Let's take a look at CNH Gamer PC 7. I'm sorry, this is Ash Plays Over. That's who we were just watching. Let's take a look at 6. This is Beast Mode. So this is Jackson doing a good job gathering resources. Looks like he's got a couple rifles and some bandages in his inventory. So looking pretty good. You always have to kind of keep an eye out, though. You never know when that enemy team is going to sneak up on your position. you can see on the top left-hand toolbar there, you can see the Hanover Horde team still has 4 players. You see that CNH Gamer PC4, that's actually Coach. He's spectating in there. So he eliminated himself. So we're still a 4-person strong team. Again, taking on a squad from the other side. Let's watch CNH Gamer PC7 here. This is Ash Plays Over. Actually, no, this is Kale. I think I got my numbers mixed up here. So this is actually Kale DS25 here on CNH Gamer PC7. So there you see, he's actually engaged. He's tried to take a shot at the enemy. He's got that sniper rifle, so he's well within reach of getting out there and getting him. And at this point, they have eyes on where the enemy position is. So they're doing a good job staying together, trying to get eyes on where they might be. Coming up with a good strategy, getting some more ammunition there for his rifle. You can hear shots ringing out, so there is some engagement taking place. Most of the players got full shields. Ash doesn't quite have a full shield. He's got a quarter shield, but the rest of the team is at full shields at this point, so able to pick up a pump-action shotgun there. Again, we're following Kale DS25 here. Looks like there's some action taking place behind him here. Let's take a look. There he's got another little shield chug jug. And again, team's doing a good job sticking together. I like the teamwork. I like the coordination taking place. This is something we're concentrating. We're not trying to get too sophisticated with the tactics just yet. There you see some shots ringing out. Let's go ahead and swap over to CNH Gamer PC4. Let's see who he's watching. He's watching PC6. That's Jackson. There you see the engagement taking place out front. Let's go ahead and swap over to CNH Gamer PC6 here. Looks like he's a little bit further out. This is Beast Mode. This is Jackson. Moving up towards the enemy position. Let's swap over to 7. Here's Kale. He's all up here in the mix. He's got his pump action shotgun looking to take out the opposing player. And they do. They knock him down. Got him on the ground. Looks like we've got at least 2 of the opposing dragons down. Another engagement taking place over there. Looks like Ash is going to be take out the last enemy position for the dragons, and the Horde will win the first battle. So let's go ahead and credit them their points there. Horde get 1. So congratulations to the Horde. We'll go right into the second match. Again, it's a best of 5. So we're going to play 2 matches. We're going to take a short break, let the team strategize, get together, and then we'll get into the last 3 matches. So Horde taking early advantage. They did a really good job. Proud of them for sticking together, doing their best to consolidate their resources, get their shields topped off before they actually went and engaged the enemy. And then once they finally engaged them, they engaged them as a team and kind of fragmented the dragons a little bit, which gave them an advantage going into the final assault. So excellent job there. And we're just getting ready. It's 90 seconds between each match, so we're letting the time go down there. Looks like we are dropping in at this point. There you can see the map where everybody's dropping into. Here we're watching, let's go ahead and switch our feed. This is CNH Gamer PC7. So this is Kale. Looks like he's doing a good job keeping an eye on where his teammates are coming in, trying to get eyes on where the enemy is. Drops into a nice chest there, has a chug jug and some resources there. Got some nice rifle. Taking time to use his chug jug. Now, one thing we are going to be working with the teams is finding cover when you're getting your chug jugs. Now, this is very early on in the match, but looks like Ash might have suffered some early fall damage, and Ash is eliminated very early in this match. You can see it in the top left-hand corner. Not quite sure what happened there. But unfortunately, he was taken out. He may have just dropped in too close to the enemy position. We'll see if we can cycle over to see what happened. But looks like he's already started spectating another player. Here you see CNH Gamer PC6. This is Jackson. Looks like we may have lost another player. I kind of missed that. Looks like our lines may have fallen. We may have fallen closer to the other team than we would have liked. We're already down to just 2 players. Josiah whose gamer tag is typically El Guapo. He's Naruto Bro because he's playing remotely today. So that's Josiah. He's the 4th member of the team. 2 players playing remote. Obviously, you can see their names up there. Ash plays over and Naruto. So just Josiah and Beast Mode left in this match. That's one thing you got to be really careful about. It's really easy to potentially drop a little bit too close to the enemy position, which looks like might have happened. But looks like we got a good beat on it here. Looks like Jackson might have a good beat on the enemy position. A couple good hits there. They don't see him coming. Does manage to knock down one of the opposing players. Looks like both Josiah and Jackson. Oh, but fire coming from behind or from below. But Jackson having the high ground here. Let's see if he's able to get some good picks. Some nice accurate shooting there. Does manage to get retreat. Let's see if he's able to. He's going to work his way up towards him. Very low. Let's see if he's got time to get. It doesn't look like he's going to have time to get a chug jug or heals. He looks like he is hopefully planning on getting some bandages, making use of those bandages and buying himself some more time. He did manage to knock a couple of those players really low, smartly seeking cover since he's the last remaining member of the team left. Trying to buy himself a little bit of time, seeking cover here. And he's going to hopefully not fall into that lava down there. Oh, he does. Escapes with just enough health there. You hopefully get this chug jug in him there. So really close falling into that lava, but that's good for him. There you see him recharging his health. But he's got a chug jug. Might as well take advantage and use that. You see him healing himself the rest of the way with his bandages. He's got enough bandages there to be able to get him back to 100%, but he's got to keep an eye on that storm. So that storm's going to start creeping in here shortly. You can see in another 16 seconds, if you see that little timer in the top right-hand corner, that tells you how much time remaining until that storm starts moving. So you see Jackson, again, the last remaining member of the Horde team, did a good job seeking cover, buying himself some time to get. Now he's just got to get out of the storm as it approaches. He kind of worked himself down into this little pit down here. Now he's got to climb himself out of it. And again, another 20 seconds of storm is going to start encroaching on him, so he really needs to get a move on so make sure he doesn't get trapped down here. You can see he was out of resources, which is why he had to go down and get more resources. So really important when you're early on in that map, collecting enough resources to make sure, oh, he's out of resources. Nope. He does manage to build, see if he's able to jump around and get out of this storm. So it's a race against the storm. The storm's going to drive him towards the enemy position. So they've obviously had enough time to charge up their shields. He does have a chug jug there, or more bandages, I should say. So he should be able to heal himself as the storm grows closer and closer. He needs to definitely get a move on. His team, he is his team's only hope. So he needs to get more resources. Again, that early time in these maps, it's critical you get enough resources, because just like that, you can see how quickly you might need to use them. So unsure how many members of the other team are left at this point, so he's working his way around, being really careful, because I think there are, at least at this point, more than one. There you see, he just snuck up on the backside, pump action shotgun, does manage to take out one of the dragons. Let's see how many they have remaining. So and there you can see the other team comes up on them, but it was a 3v1, and you're not going to win that match. So the Dragons go ahead and take the second map there. Jackson did a good job hanging in there, but that's going to tie a score. So we're going to exit back to the hub, give the teams a couple minutes to strategize, and then we'll come back and finish the rest of these maps. So we'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it.
It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by Dad, alright. Push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yeah, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boop Steve.
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. I need you.
Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to dead.
Good game.
All right, and we are back. Again, the Dragons, good job that last time. They caught a couple of our players there, kind of fell within where their team was at. They were quickest to get the weapons, or maybe they just pickaxed us. I couldn't quite tell. But put us down 2-4. Jackson did a good job trying to stay with it. Ended up going, but 3 against 1, 4 against 1. You're not going to win that fight too often. So I hear the team in there, coaches in there, coaching them up. Trying to get them to make sure that they stay together when they drop in, and really do a good job kind of spying where the enemy is dropping into their positions, so they can better position themselves, get them resources, get them weapons before they move right into the engagement, which happened that time. All right, so we'll be right back here in just a couple minutes. We'll jump back into this match and finish the last 3 matches. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, we are back with the third match in our best of 5. Here you see the teams dropping in here. All right, so we are watching CNH Gamer PC 6. This is Jackson. He was the last man standing on the last team. Let's go ahead and swap over to Kale, DS25 here. Here you see him. Looks like he's getting things set up. Found a nice nice chug jug there. That's going to really help him. Got a nice rifle there. Decent amount of ammunition. So they did a good job strategizing in there, coming up with a good strategy for this map. Again, this is a best of 5, so it's anybody's match. It's tied 1-1, Horde Dragon. So well fought match thus far. The Horde took the first one. The Dragons did a good job on the second match. Got to us early because we dropped in. A couple of our players dropped right into the match. Looks like they lost the player. Somebody got pickaxed in the lobby. So I'm gonna wait to see what they want to do about this. If we have to exit to the lobby. Alright, so just waiting to see what he wants to do about that. He had a player, so, you know, if a player's moving around, jumping around, or pickaxing, they potentially drop in and die from fall damage, which is why we tell the kids to hands-off controllers. So if they don't keep hands-off controllers, it potentially causes disruption when they drop into the match and fall, and he had a player fall. So we'll see how he wants to handle that. Just waiting to hear from the other coach. The team's doing a good job gathering resources. Again, we're following CNH Gamer PC 7. That's Kale, DS25. So we're, he says, the other coach says, let's go ahead and play this out. So we're going to play this out. And we'll just reiterate to the kids that they just need to stand still between the matches. It's hard to do. It's hard to keep the hands, particularly on Fortnite. The kids are standing around. They're going to be pickaxing. If you've ever played Battle Royale, it's a bad habit to break because the kids... they get in there, they just start hacking each other with the pickaxes. So, all right, the team's got a nice complement of resources, almost fully shield. Everybody but Josiah, who's playing as Naruto Bro. He's only half shields, but looks like there's an opportunity for shields. Looks like there is an engagement taking place up front. Here you see Josiah actively engaging the enemy up there with Ash. Let's go ahead and swap over to CNH PC4. This is Ash. He's right up in the engagement, doing a nice good job building a defensive wall with his teammates, protecting himself. So let's see if he can take advantage of this defensive position he built to get better strategic positioning on the enemy. There you see, looks like CNH Gamer PC7. He got knocked. There you see, you got the angle on the engagement here. See if he's able to take advantage of that. With that pump action, that unfortunately wasn't a rapid enough fire to be able to actively engage both of those at the same time. CNH Gamer PC6 here. There you go. Ash gets the drop on him with the pump action. Shot for shot, and they managed to take out the dragon. So one down. Here you see the next one coming down. Managed to eliminate the player that got knocked, but Ash gets knocked in turn and defeated. So the dragons down a man from the start. Managed to come back and get that victory on that match. So we're going to drop into this next one. Let me go talk to the kids, let them know not to be hacking and stand still, and we'll be right back with the next drop. All right, and we are back. Dragons are up 2-1, so it's a crunch time for the Horde here. They really need to get it together, get back in this match. Need to be just really focused on doing a good job here and being disciplined. Again, they were down a player coming in. and they managed to get out ahead of us. So they did a good job. We did a good job too. It wasn't that far off of a match. A couple of shots, a couple weapons choices. I think that one time if Ash would have went with a rifle when he had the positioning versus that pump action, and he had the drop on those 2 players, that could have made a big difference in the game. Alright, so let's do some spectating here. Here you see CNH Gamer PC7. This is Kale. Kale DS25 here. Dropping in. He got himself a nice rifle there. Got some ammunition. And unfortunately with the remote players, I can't spectate for them. So if you're wondering why we're not showing more of Ash Plays over Guapo, that's because I don't have access to their stream right now. We stream locally with Discord, and I don't want to burden their systems with an additional stream. But we got some good visibility on the team here. Here you see Kale again. They're doing a good job picking a good spot. Sounds like we do have some fires taking place. Let me switch over to CNH Gamer PC6. This is Beast Mode. So this is Jackson here. Let's go ahead and swap back over to CNH Gamer PC4. He is watching Kale. This is Kale, DS25. Looks like everybody's doing a good job getting some shields, getting some, everybody's at full health, obviously. Got a chug jug there, probably calling it out for his teammates to come get it if they need it. Looks like Guapo might need that, so hopefully he'll get over there and get that chug jug and top his shields off. Let's go ahead and swap back over to CNH Gamer PC6. Beast Mode 84, Jackson here. He's got a nice complement of weapons. You can see full shields, full health. If you look at the bottom left-hand corner, a full bar of blue means he's full on his shield. A full bar of green means he's 100% on his health. And then if you look at the top left corner, you can see all his teammates in terms of health and shields. So the team's looking pretty good. Looks like they're getting a nice complement of weapons this time. Typically you want at least some kind of rifle for longer engagements, and then the pump action once you start to get in those closer engagements. The ability to swap weapons, choose the right weapon for the right engagement. As well as using those platforms, those walls, those ramps for defensive positioning are really critical to success in this game. So typically what you'll see players in this level, which is the silver level, are still kind of learning those basics. You know, a lot of them have a lot of great experience playing in Royale, but this being a team competition requires a lot more teamwork and a lot more strategy in terms of working with your squad. Than you would in a normal Royale type battle. Alright, so he's setting up his inventory, getting set up for hopefully eventual engagement that's going to take place. Let's watch a coach's stream, so who he's watching here. So he's watching Kale move in. You can see he's got a sniper rifle. And the color coding of the weapons determines how strong and effective, as well as the type of weapon it is. So here you see them building a nice defensive wall here. Smart as you move up to build defenses as you go. It's a good strategy to provide you both fallback and move up positions, areas to drop into if you need to gather some shields. So I like the way the silver team's playing. Being really methodical. He's got the sniper rifle. Nice crack. 105 damage on the enemy. So that should knock him down considerably low. One more good crisp spot by Kale here. Should take care of him. There you see the rest of the team moving in. Charging in. We had the defensive position, so probably a little bit of a premature push. But looks like we are putting the damage to him. Good move by Kale here to build that wall and ramp. Let's see if he's allowed to get around the flank here. Let's see if that gives him time. Does get behind him here. And does knock another one of the dragons before he's taken out. He is flanked. So let's see who we got left. Ash plays... looks like he just got knocked. CNH game. Just Jackson left in the dragons. Wow. Looked like we knocked one of them, but looked like there were still 4 left there. So they must have healed him to get back in the match. So... that's going to win it for the Dragons. They're going to take the first victory. Really tough Dragons team there. We went up on them initially with that first win. So I'm going to let them know that we can keep playing. We'll probably play one more round. Let me see if they're up for it, and we'll be right back. All right, that is going to do us today. They got and we got to prep for our next matches coming up. So we're going to call it there. Great game, great match. Congratulations to the Dragons for their first victory of the season. Horde was really close. That last engagement, again, I think we pushed a little early. We were set up better defensive than they were. But these are the things we're going to talk about. We're going to go back and watch the tape before next round, learn what we can do better next time. We'll get these boys out here for their first win next week, moving into week 2. So thanks for watching our stream. Again, come back. We got streams at 4, 5, and 6 for some great Fortnite action. So thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you back here later. Thanks a lot.